What's up, guys? This is a quick breakdown of what I'll be doing this coming week. You all know how I trade, so basically, I want to just break down on what I'll be looking to do this week. First of all, this is on a good chart, and I'll quickly go to daily time frame to see exactly what the market is doing. And as you all can see, the market is on a downtrend. Gold is on a downtrend, so this week I'll be looking to sell, no buys. But if I have the opportunity to buy, I'll buy. But for now, I'll be focusing on the sell side. So I'll go to 4 hours time frame. When I go to 4 hours time frame, this is where I start making decision to know which direction I should focus. And as you can see, I'll be focusing on the sell side. This is a high and this is a low. This is a lower high and this is a lower low. And this is a lower high to make a lower low. So basically, I trade off of the structure of the market. I don't complicate things for myself. I just focus on the structure side of the market. I don't use indicator. I don't use. All I trade is based off the price action and the market structure. So I don't think you need any fancy strategy to trade in the forex market. As you all know, forex are of three. The forex can be described in three types. So first of all, you must know the trend of which the market is going. The second one, you must buy when price is low and sell when price is high. And the third one, you must know your risk management. You might not be correct all the time. So that's why you need your risk management to be that in this game there is bad days and sometimes there is good days. So at those bad days you need to protect your account, because if you blow your account you will not be able to trade on the good days. So basically this is what I'm looking to do on gold. The next place I'll go to 1 hour time frame. So what I normally do at 1 hour time frame is I look out for immediate resistance level or support level to sell from or buy. So as you can see, this is just pure market reaction. I don't try to complicate it for myself. This is the area of interest. Buyers were around this place. This is where buyers are around this place. And whenever price broke below the buyers, automatically sellers have kicked in. You don't need to use any indicator to tell you that sellers are in the market now. Look at it. When it broke, it retested and came down. When it come back again, it also go down. And the same thing that happened this place will also happen at this place. If you look at it now and you see it, it's based off of market reaction and price action. That's it. You don't need anything from today is Sunday, so from tomorrow Monday I'll be looking to short gold. If e present any buying opportunity, I might take the buy, but that would be a short buy, not maybe that would be a scalp. So, and I only trade two pairs, GBP USD and gold. Now I'll go to 15 minutes time frame, which is my entry time frame. I already made this analysis before, so that's why it is easier to explain so fast. If you look at my chart, you know my chart is very simple. I deleted everything so that I will be able to see the things that are happening. For those of you that don't know how I trade, this is just the simple approach that I use to buy and sell in the market. Coming to 15 minutes time frame, what I normally do is I wait for a change of minor structure, because 4 hours is telling me that is a downtrend, 1 hour is telling me is a downtrend. So I'll mark out my level in 1 hour time frame. Coming to 15 minutes time frame, I want to see the market in that level that I mark out in 1 hour time frame. Now what I'll be waiting next is I'll be waiting for a change of minor structure to show me that yes, it is time to buy or sell. Looking at it here, this is a low, a high. Let me quickly use the part two. This is a low, this is a high, a low, a lower high, a, a higher high, a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This might be a higher low, and this supposed make a higher high, but it made a lower high. This is a lower high, and this might be equal high. Now e made a lower low. This is another lower high to make a lower low. So that's just it. Now e have broken the structure, the minor structure. Let me quickly delete this thing so that looking at it now, it has broke the minor structure. And when anytime price went back to that previous resistance, then I'll be taking my buy, my sell instead. This is just the simple approach that I use to buy and sell in the market. Now going to GBP USD has also been on downtrend for a while now. This is my GBP USD. What is wrong? Please come up now. The network is a very bit slow now. So I just want to let you guys know that the more simple you keep it for yourself, the more easier for you. This thing, this forest of a thing, there is a lay down rules that guide it, and until they fulfill that lay down rules before you do anything. So you don't have to predict. You don't have to predict anything. All you have to do is to follow the market reaction. It's better for you to align with the market, not your own, not your own thinking. So coming to GBP USD now, I also do the same thing. I'll go to 4 hours time frame or daily time frame. As you guys can see, I already made this analysis before. So I trade based off of the market structure and the market reaction. I don't predict. I react to whatever the market present to me. If you see this thing, this is just what I use to trade. This is exactly what I use to trade. This is a high, this is a low, a higher low. This is a high, a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So going to 4 hours, this thing now is telling me that the market is on a downtrend. I will not be doing any other thing again. I will be looking for sell. Whenever the market break and retest, I will look for my pattern and short. That is it. Coming to 4 hours time frame now is where I start making decision, marking out my levels, and I already marked the level before. So this is where the market broke. Before now, I predicted that this market will come to this place, and it did exactly how I predicted it. So looking at it here now, this is 4 hours time frame, and the market is also downtrend. Going to 1 hour time frame now, I will look for immediate resistance or immediate support that is broken, which will turn to resistance level for me to sell from. This is on a 1 hour time frame. What is wrong with this network? This is on a 1 hour time frame, and the level now is making more sense. It just based off of the reaction of the market. This is where the market have reacted and went off, reacted, it went off just like that. You don't need a lot of things to pick up a trade. As simple as you keep it for that is how it will be easier for you. You don't need to put anything. Looking at it, all these things I predicted it and they went very well. Now looking at it now, the market have been broken this level. This was the level that buyers were sitting. It came back again, it went up, came back, it went up. Now you have broken it. So this is telling me that the sellers now are in the market. So this retracement now, if the market sustain here, then I'll be looking to short. If it sustain here now, I'll be looking for short. And look at here will be my stop loss level. Then I'll be shorting to the next level, maybe here, because before the market will make any move again, you need to come back. You need to come back a bit to do some other stuff before deciding if it's going to continue to upside or it's going to continue to downside. So this will be my first take profit if eventually if it eventually return to this level here. Now, but remember, this is not my entry time frame. I'll go to 15 minutes time frame where I do my entries. Coming to 15 minutes time frame now, all I'll be looking to do is to see a change of minor structure, which might be a pattern for me, a double top, a break of neckline of double top. That is a change of minor structure for me. Looking at this one here now, looking at this one here, this 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 is a support. And what does that support mean? It means where the buyers are sitting, because as you all know, you buy from the low price and sell when price is high. Seeing this thing, and this is support level where the buyers are sitting. Anytime you broke up below that level, it means that the sellers have more strength to push the market down than the buyers. When anytime you went back up, it's going to retrace. It will be a retracement. That retracement will not be long. I'm seeing this thing, and this is a double top for me, and this is a change of minor structure. This is a change of minor structure. Now I have fully confirmed that sellers have take control of the market, and this is how I do my entries. So the same thing that happens here is the same thing that I'll be looking to do in this place. But if this market now broke above these levels, it doesn't mean that the market has changed structure, because looking at it from a higher time frame, if you're looking at from the higher time frame perspective, it have not broken any structure. Maybe it might even went up to test some level that you broke before going further. But I don't predict. I always react to the market action. I always react to whatever the market presents to me. So before, if the market return to this level now, I'll wait for the price to break below here. Once it broke below here, I'll be looking to short again on GBP USD. This is it. and my stop loss will be above whichever place it went before coming down. Then my take profit will be here. My first take profit will be here. So that is how I basically do my trading. Although I have some other pairs, but I just want to focus on GBP USD for now. GBP USD and gold for now. But let me quickly go to GBP JPY to see what is also happening there. This is on a GBP JPY. Okay. The same approach. This was the trade that I took on. I didn't took this trade. I didn't take this trade. I just analyzed the trade and let it run. It is all about knowing your level where the market will react. This one on GBP JPY, I've been an uptrend. So what did I do? I just focus on the buy side of the market. So anytime market breaks above, anytime that they came back to that level, all I will be looking for is a change of minor structure from 15 minutes time frame. Then the buy is continuous. You don't have to use any strategy to you can create, as long as you know the market structure very well, you can create your own strategy. You don't need to know, you don't need to use 10 conferences in before taking a trade. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to know the trend line scale before taking on a good trade. So as we all know, strategy is just 10% of the game. Risk management is about 30%. While the main challenge is psychology, which is about 60%. And so that's it. All you have to do is make sure that you get your things right and make it simple for yourself. This is on a GBP JPY, and everything is very simple here. We broke up of this level and mark it out, and whenever price came back to that place, you always react. Now price returns to that level, we react and went upside. This one, it came back again. Once it came back, I know that the same thing that happens here is also going to happen here. And that's why technical analysis is very important. As he also he just he is a use of historical price action to predict what is going to happen next. Now me knowing that this thing that happens here is going to happen here, that's what made this good trade. So going to 15 minutes time frame now, this is the minor structure that I'm talking about. Now the market have been making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high, and coming to this level now. This was a lower high, a lower low. Instead of making a lower high to make a lower low, he made a higher high, broke off of this level. Then when he came back, you know that this is just a retracement. It's temporary. It's not going to last long. So your stop loss should be below the level that you broke. And this is it. This is almost 1 to 3 risk to reward in this trade. And the trade is will still go up to this level here, to this place. That's how I just do it. You don't have to complicate things for yourself. Make it very simple. You have to accept this three approach. Buy when price is low and sell when price is high. Make sure that you keep your risk management very tight and always identify the trend. Those three things are very okay for you to be profitable. So that's it. I know some of you might be asking how I know the structure. So I'm going to talk about the structure now, on how I do my structure things. So this structure now, as you all know, the market move in three direction. If it's not coming down, to be going up. If it's not going up, it will just be ranging sideways. So to know your structure, you have to know how to do this. So this is a high and this is a low. This is a lower high and this is a lower low. A lower high, a lower low. Now, why are all these called a higher high and a high and low and higher low? First of all, this is a high and this is a low. This is a lower high. This place is called a lower high because this high here is lower than this one. This one is called a lower low because this low is lower than this one. This one is also called a lower high because this high here is lower than this one. The same thing apply to when it comes to uptrend. This is a low and this is a high. This is a higher low. It is called a higher low because this low here is higher than this low. These lows are higher than these lows and this high are higher than this one. That's why it's called a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. And this is basically how we do it. But when it comes to the market, this is not how the market presents it to us. So that is how sometimes it is very confusing and some people are not able to identify or which direction the market is going. Let's say the market is going up. Sometimes you do something like this. Now, if you look at it now, is after doing all of this stuff, you always come and break the up. After doing all of these breakdowns, you always come and break the upside. So as long as the market keep breaking the up, as long as the market keep breaking the up, it will always be an uptrend. The same thing with it will always be an uptrend. The same thing with the downtrend. So in next video, I'll be teaching how to spot the major structure and the minor structure because in major structure there is minor structure inside the major structure, and this is how I this is what I used to catch all my good trades, all my A1 trade. This is how I used to catch them, and it is really good. I'm not gonna lie. So if this is your first time seeing my video, subscribe and like, comment whatever thing you want me to talk about. So bye for now.